Hey everyone, welcome to my channel. I'm Mercedes. If you're new here, welcome to the channel, and if you're returning, welcome back to the channel. I hope you guys stick around, join the family, and stay tuned for more content on this channel. In today's video, as you can tell by the title, we're going to be doing our January monthly reset. What does my resets consist of? My budget for the month, my planner, reading trackers, goals, intentions, all of that good stuff. So if any of that interests you, stick around and watch the video. So I do want to say it is a new year, so there's going to be some new things implemented throughout this monthly reset, but I have a whole separate video coming, my new year reset plan, where I'll go in and break down all of that good stuff in that video. So with that said, let's go ahead and get into today's video. This is going to be my planner for this year. If you are a regular here, you know I normally use the Happy Planner, but I love this and I love the different dividers. So I'm happy with this. It does come with some stickers, very faith-based. And if you know, I've been on my walk with God. So I love this planner. I did go in and fill some of this stuff out already in my yearly reset, but it was nothing major. So we're going to get into January 2024 to-do. It has a to-do page in my planner. And for me, I am literally using this for to-do, but I also want to list my goals in this area because I don't have anywhere else in my planner to list my goals. And if you know, I always use my planner to write out my goals. So we're just going to create a space on the to-do to write out our goals. It's that simple. So I have my to-dos at the top, and then we're going to add our goals at the bottom. And I'm just taking this highlighter.
Yeah, I know it's been a little while, but I gotta let them know. Yeah, gotta let them know. If you ever been down, opportunity.
Okay guys, so we're gonna jump right into my goals for the month of January. Starting with goal number 1, I plan to read 5 books for the month of January. That is going to help me get to my overall goal of reading 60 books this year. Now, every month is not going to be 5 books. It could be more, it can be less. It really just depends on that month. But I do want to start off the year strong and get those 5 books in. So I'm just going to get out my reading journal and we're going to go through the 5 books that I pre-selected, so I have no excuse not to read them in January.
Because everything I want, I'm changing. Got my life in your hands, on my plan, 'cause I'm
So first on the list is Hood Feminism, and I really think that I'm going to be able to relate to this book because I'm someone, I didn't grow up in poverty, but I didn't have the best of the best, if that makes sense. I just made the best of my situation. This book talks about the women that this feminism movement forgot about. I heard great things about it, so I'm excited to read this as my #1 book of 2024. Is going to be the first one. And then I'm getting my feet wet into fantasy. I have not read a fantasy book since I started back reading, and I'm excited about this book. I've heard great things about Legend Born. It's a pretty thick one, so hopefully it's all that it's hyped up to be, because it's gonna take a while to get through this book. And hopefully I like fantasy. I don't know, but I heard it's a good book, so I'm gonna give it a try, and this is gonna be my second read for 2024. Next up, I got this book off Book Talk. I think this was like the first book I seen when I was on Book Talk, Untamed by Glennon Doyle. I hope I'm saying that last name right. I got this book from a thrift store and I've heard great things about it on Book Talk, so we're gonna give it a try, and that's gonna be the third book I read in the month of January. And I am trying to get into more nonfiction books, so I want to read some books that are not fiction. So I picked up this one from Amazon. It is The Souls of Black Folk by W.E.B. Du Bois. You can get this book on Amazon. All the books that I mentioned in my reviews, I will link them in my Amazon storefront under books I've read, okay? So this is one of the books I'll be reading. It's a pretty slim book, so hopefully I can get through it. It has good reviews, so we shall see. And the last book of the month is going to be Rich People Problems. Again, it's a pretty thick one, so hopefully it's a good read and it's not boring. I think I've seen mixed reviews on this book, so I'm not sure, but I'm gonna give it a try, and that is going to be my last book I read in January. So those are going to be my books for my first goal. We're going to go into my second goal, which is to read the book of Genesis, chapters 1 through 41. Based on my Bible and how I've been studying, based on the weeks, I should be able to get through Genesis in the month of January. I plan to read my Bible every single night or every single morning, and I plan to have Bible study on Tuesdays and Thursdays. So I should be able to get through the book of Genesis, get my notes, get my prayers in, all of that good stuff. For goal number 3, I plan to upload 3 long-form videos on YouTube a week. I have learned that I'm just not in a position right now to be able to upload 1 video a week, 2 videos a week. If I really want to grow and expand my audience here on YouTube, I need to take it more serious, and I need to put in a little more work than my peers. So the goal is 3 long-form videos a week, which is about 14 videos a month. Yes, so of course we gotta be organized, and I gotta be able to accomplish this by doing whatever it takes. So I have a whole content calendar for YouTube and TikTok, and each upload day I have the video that I want to upload on that calendar day. I have some days set for recording and editing, but I'm still trying to work it out. So everything is not set in stone when it comes to my content, but I am trying to first see how things go and then implement it. So if this day works for recording, then that will be my recording day. If this day works for editing, then that will be my editing day. But for now, I have uploads on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays so far, and hopefully I can stick to that schedule, but it's going to take discipline and I have to be consistent. My fourth goal, which goes hand in hand with my YouTube, is to upload 5 shorts a week. And that can be from my long form content. I can get 3 videos from my long form content and turn them into short form. I've been doing that in the month of December, and it really helped me grow. It really helped me get the views that I wanted. And if you guys watch my yearly reset, you're going to see all of my quarter 1 goals and all of my yearly goals and how I plan to just bring everything together by just breaking them down into smaller goals. So make sure you guys subscribe and tune in for that yearly reset video. Fifth goal is just a small goal that I have for myself, is to drink more water. And this is something that I struggle with, but in this time where I'm trying to be really disciplined, I feel like it's time to be disciplined in that as well. And so far, I've been doing good. So my sixth goal is to brainstorm how to bring in more income. So this is just something that I want to brainstorm. I want to jot down a few notes. I want to do a little research, not something that's going to be like a heavy goal where the weight is on my shoulder. It's just something that I want to start so that I can figure out how to bring in more income to my household. All right, guys, so I went ahead and set up my planner. I typically do this after I set my goals on the front page of the month in my planner, and I went ahead and set up my planner already because I am recording my new year reset video. So I kind of already did it in that video. So if you watch that video, then you'll see me setting up my planner. So if I'm on the go, I need to know when I'm supposed to be recording or uploading, then I have my catch-all planner with me. And then we have my intentions for the month of January. So really simple. I just want to work on each goal this month in some capacity, in some way, so that I can reach my overall yearly goals, because I don't want December 2024 to roll around and I haven't worked towards any of my goals. I don't want to repeat of 2023. Another one of my intentions is to add value to anything I put out into the world. That means any video that I upload, I want the person that's watching it to gain something from it, even if it's just one person. That is my intentions. And lastly, go hard in this quarter, because sometimes we fall off by February. We go hard in the beginning of January, but I want to go hard from January to March. And if I go hard, I feel like I will see results, and maybe I can have a rest period, or maybe the momentum will keep going and I'll go hard in the second quarter. Whatever the case may be, my intention is to go hard in this quarter. So that is my planner, my goals, my planned out monthly calendar, my intentions, all in here. And now we're going to get into my routine. So for 2024, I plan to have a routine for every day. What that routine consists of is just my everyday doings, what I want to accomplish that day. It's not super detailed since it is my first go around and doing routine, but I plan to try to meal prep so that me and Malaya won't be having a late dinner. I do want to incorporate meal prepping. I gotta get the material. I gotta get the stuff for meal prepping. But I want to wake up by 6:30 a.m. every single day. Get Malaya up. She's pretty independent, so she does everything for herself. I just gotta see her to school and do my personal hygiene, whatever I need to do to take care of myself, skincare, oral care, all of that good stuff. And have my coffee, read my Bible, and read my book for at least 30 minutes every single morning. And I also want to journal. So I want to get all that in before I start work at 10 a.m. So my work schedule goes from 10 to about 1:30-ish. I take my lunch, and during my lunch, I want to eat, of course, but I also want to be able to edit or read or do something pertaining to my personal self. I don't want to just sit and eat. I want to be doing something productive. I get a break around 3:20, 3:15. I get Malaya from school, get her a snack, and she's pretty much on go by herself. If she has any homework, she has to do that. She has to read a book by herself. a chapter. If she's reading a chapter book, she needs to read at least one chapter of that book, and then I'll come in later that day and we can reread that part if she stumbled across some words that she didn't understand or didn't know. After I get off work, we can come together and read the book together. My end of the day break, I'll get our dinner together, and then I'll be off work at 7 p.m. and we'll have dinner. Me and Malaya will get out the book, we'll read, and then I will have just time for us to hang out, talk, do our little girl talk, stuff like that. And then it's me time. It's Bible study if it's a Tuesday or a Thursday, or it's just me reading my Bible. It's me reading a book that I'm reading. I can take the time to edit or record a video if necessary during that time. My bedtime is around 9:30, 10. It really just depends. More than likely I'm in the bed around 9:30. Lies in the bed around 8:30. So my window is pretty small. So I have to really work on my routine. I'm going to start it like this, but if I need to, of course, nitpick, move around some things, then I'm going to do that. So whatever makes my life easier, that's what I'm going to do. So that is something new that I'm doing this year, is actually having a daily routine. And I'm just using an old habit planner that I had from years ago, and I'm using that to house my daily routines. All right, so now's the fun part, the budget, the monthly budget. So my finances are still the same. Nothing's changed as of January 2024. Haven't received any raises or anything to my knowledge, so that won't go into effect until February, usually when we get a raise. And then my mortgage, tax, property taxes, HOAs, all of that will also go into effect in February. So from what I know, my HOAs is increasing by like $65 a year. And then I have a potential raise, and then I don't know what my mortgage may go to. So yeah, your girl is scared. But God got me, so I'm not gonna stress about it. Anyways, let's get into this monthly budget.
Flesh of my flesh and bone of my bone, she shall be called woman. It was all woman when you saw me. Any real people in this room?
Soften up the mess, drop it in the water, let the daughter find her image with the rest. She'll be learning how to breathe, spinning through identity, reveal another pretty little scheme. Save her mind, hold her hand, and don't believe a lie.
My monthly calendar, when it comes to my budget, I just put all of the bills on their due date. I just write it out. Sometimes I forget bills, and it just helps me write them multiple times. I only get paid once a month. I typically only write one budget a month. So this calendar helps me, write my budget more than one time. So I have my mortgage, CC1, I have dental, I have Cap One, I have my phone bill, insurance, TJ Maxx, my electric, CC2, I got car insurance, life insurance, water bill, internet, CC3, security 1, security 2. I have a lot of bills. I have some subscriptions that I did not include because I forgot. See, this is what I'm saying. I be forgetting those subscriptions. I have an Amazon Prime, which is like $7.99 a month, and then I have my Ink subscription, which is like $2.08 a month, and I did not include that in my budget. But now that I'm looking at it, I'm like, I forgot that stuff. So that is extra stuff that needs to be accounted for. So I'm going to go back in and add those after this video. So when it comes to my monthly budget, like I said, I only get paid once a month, so I only have one budget every month, and I always start with my mortgage, my insurance. This is for life, so I just put an L. Phone bill, internet, security 1, security 2. So my mortgage is $2,326.45 a month. That is my property taxes as well as my insurance and my mortgage, of course. And then I have my life insurance, which is $17.36. I have my phone bill, which is $120.79. Me and my mom's phone bill are together. She pays hers, I pay mine. Internet is $55.50. I have a feeling that's going to change. I don't know when my contract is up for my internet, but I think it's coming up soon. So yeah, I'm sure my internet is going to change here soon. I have my security 1 and 2, which is just my security for my home, my cameras, all of that. I have one that's $45.09, and then I have one that is $29 a month. There's a few bills that I forgot to add, like in the beginning, but you'll see me go back and add those, which I have my dental bill, which is for Reliance Dental, which is $5. And then I have my car insurance, which is $133. And then we're gonna go to our variable expenses, you guys. Those expenses that are unpredictable, you don't really know what they're gonna be. They're month to month, they change every month. So I have my electric bill, I have my water bill, I also have my gas bill, and I have all of my debt. So all the other ones that you see it's debt. I'm just be honest, it's debt. I have Capital One, I have CC1, CC2, CC3, and TJ Maxx. All of my debts. Yes. So your girl is going to be on a debt payoff plan real soon. Be on the lookout for that video. So my electric bill is $53. I already received that bill. I know what that's going to be. My water bill is $93.74. That's the cheapest my water bill has ever been. My gas bill, I don't know what it's going to be because the bill has not come out. It doesn't come out until the 8th of the month, so I won't know. So this is just an estimate of about $100 because I've been running my heat. My Capital One bill is $183 minimum payment. My CC1 is $150 minimum payment. My CC2 is $20 minimum payment. CC3 is $91, and my TJ Maxx is $27 minimum payment. So yeah, your girl got a lot of debt, and we got to make some more income. I know I come on here and I show you guys these monthly budgets every time I do these monthly resets, but it's important to note that budgeting alone is not going to better your financial situation. Is it helpful? Yes. Does it add discipline to your life? Absolutely. And with that discipline, you take that into making more money and you can be in a better situation. But we do have to remember that more money is sometimes required for us to better our financial situations, and I am a firm believer in figuring out extra incomes to bring into your household, especially as a single income earner. So we have my fixed expenses, $2,732.19. This does not include my gas, groceries, miscellaneous, and a few bills that I forgot. I'm always forgetting bills. My variable expenses come to a total of $717.74. Majority of that is debt. So if I can get rid of that debt, that variable expense number would be so much lower. So my focus in 2024 is to get rid of the debts. How, what, when, I don't know, but that's the goal. And then when you add my gas, my groceries, my miscellaneous, we come to a total of $3,157.19. Again, forgetting a few bills like my HOA, my Amazon Prime, and my ink subscription, but I'll go in and add those. And then when you add both fixed and variable expenses together, you come up with a grand total of $3,874.93. I'm just happy it's not at 4,000. I'll just be honest. This is a step, but we can get that down some more. Yeah. So that is my monthly budget. I hope you guys enjoyed this part of the video. And just know that your girl needs to make some more income. Okay, I have no savings here. As you can see, I don't include any savings. I don't include any sinking funds in these budgets because we fighting tooth and nail over here. And just being honest. If I can't keep it real with y'all, what am I here for? What am I doing? So that is my first budget of January. Now, February, it may look different because the bills are going to change. But let us pray that they change for the better and not for the worse. Okay? All right now. So I hope you guys enjoyed my monthly reset. I hope it was helpful. I hope you guys gained something from it. Comment one goal that you have that you plan on accomplishing in the year 2024. If you want to pay off debt, you want to buy a new home, let me know in the comment section down below. But I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you did, give it a thumbs up so that I know you like these videos and I can keep bringing them to you every single month. I just want to say I appreciate each and every one of you. I've gained so many new subscribers. So if you're new here, welcome. I am glad to have you in this space. I hope you stick around for the long haul, and we're gonna have some fun on this channel this year. Hope you guys accomplish any goal that you have set for yourself. I hope this year is everything you need it to be and more. And I just want to say thank you. I appreciate you, and I will see you guys in another video because consistency is key.